You know, in the world of fine dining, some things just feel timeless. The crisp tablecloth, a talented sommelier, and of course, the feel of a heavy, leather-bound wine list. But what if I told you that that very list, that symbol of tradition, is getting a radical AI-powered upgrade? Today, we're going to uncork how technology is completely reinventing this crucial part of the dining experience. And honestly, the results are pretty mind-blowing.
So, why all the fuss about a wine list? Well, it's simple. For so many restaurants, the wine list is literally the engine of the business. Get this, wine can account for a massive 50% of a restaurant's total profit. And let's be clear, that's not revenue. We're talking pure profit. So yeah, getting the wine list right isn't just a nice to have, it is absolutely critical.
But here's the twist. That same profit center can also be a huge source of hidden costs and, frankly, missed opportunities. The traditional paper menu, for all its classic charm, carries a lot of baggage in today's fast-paced restaurant world. So you have to ask, is that beautiful leather-bound book actually holding the business back?
All right, so let's dive right into those hidden problems. We're going to break down the core challenges that these old-school paper lists create. Not just for you, the diner trying to pick a bottle, but also for the manager in the back office just trying to run a tight ship.
The biggest problem really just boils down to one thing. A paper list is static. It's a snapshot in time. So when that popular Pinot Noir runs out halfway through dinner service, it's still on the menu, right? Which just leads to disappointment. And the info is so limited, just a name and a price. A digital list, on the other hand, is alive. It's dynamic. It's always accurate, it can be endlessly informative, and you can update it in a literal instant. Okay, so the problems are pretty clear. How do we fix them? Well, this brings us to the digital revolution. And look, this is so much more than just sticking a PDF on an iPad. This is about completely rethinking the entire journey a guest takes to discover and choose their perfect wine.
Just imagine this from your seat at the table. Instead of endlessly flipping through pages, you start by browsing in a way that makes sense to you, maybe by a region you love or by a type of grape. Then, the cool part, you can filter by your actual taste profile. Looking for something bold and fruity? Just a tap. From there, you can go deep, learn about the person who made the wine, see pictures of the vineyard, and finally, get smart suggestions for pairing it perfectly with what you ordered. It turns choosing a wine from a chore into a really fun discovery.
And for the restaurant management, the benefits are huge. I mean, imagine being able to update your entire wine list in real time, right in the middle of a crazy Saturday night. Stock management becomes instant and totally automatic, even if you have wine in multiple cellars. It supports 6 languages right out of the box, perfect for tourists. And maybe the best part of all, it works completely offline, so a spotty Wi-Fi connection never, ever ruins the experience. So we've seen how a digital list is a massive step up. But what happens when you add a layer of real intelligence to it? Well, that's where we meet the AI sommelier. This is what turns a digital menu into a genuinely smart assistant for the entire restaurant team. So what in the world is an AI cellar assistant? Think of it like this. It's an intelligent system that's been trained specifically on your restaurant sales data. This means you can ask it questions just like you'd ask a person. You know, stuff like, which Cabernet is our top seller this month? Or how many bottles of the 2018 vintage do we actually have left? And you get an instant, accurate answer.
And this quote just nails the experience perfectly. You're not clicking through some clunky software. It's so seamless that it feels like talking to a cellar manager. It just makes the whole technology feel human, and you immediately get why it's so valuable.
And the things it can do are so practical, it's amazing. The AI can automatically write professional tasting notes, which saves sommeliers hours of work. It suggests food pairings with a single click, and get this, you can literally take a photo of a new bottle of wine, and the AI will identify it, find all its info, and add it to your inventory and your menu in seconds.
Okay, this is all fantastic tech, but what does it actually mean for the bottom line, right? That brings us to our final section, the impact on the business. Let's look at the actual, concrete results that restaurant owners are seeing. Let's just cut to the chase. The headline result is this. By making the wine list more engaging, more interactive, and more informative, restaurants are seeing a direct increase in wine sales of 10 to 25%. That's not a small bump. For a business where wine drives half the profit, that is an absolute game changer.
And the impact goes way beyond just a single night. A better, more personal experience creates loyal customers who come back again and again. And the data on that is just staggering. If you can increase your repeat customer base by just 5%, you can boost your potential revenue by up to 95%. A memorable wine experience is a seriously powerful tool for building that kind of loyalty.
Now, you might be thinking, a transformation this powerful must take weeks or even months of disruptive setup. But what's really remarkable is the speed. A restaurant can be fully set up and running with this entire new system in just 48 hours. That is an incredibly fast track to boosting sales and efficiency.
And you don't have to take my word for it. The endorsements from the very top of the industry are pouring in. Remy Cousin, the former head sommelier at the legendary 2-Michelin star Le Gavroche, calls this system one of the best solutions he's ever seen. That's high praise.
And from a Michelin star owner's perspective, the key benefit is crystal clear. Claudie Merville puts it so simply, saying, "It made us win a lot of time." And in the restaurant business, time is the one resource you can never get more of. Saving it is just as good as making money.
This last quote really tackles a common fear people have, right? Is technology here to replace people? And sommelier Bruno Tangre says absolutely not. This tool isn't a replacement, he calls it the sommelier's best friend. It handles all the tedious, time-consuming work, which frees up the human expert to do what they do best, create an amazing, unforgettable experience for the guest.
So we've seen AI turn a simple menu into this dynamic, intelligent, profit-driving tool that saves time and massively boosts sales. It really leaves us with a fascinating question to chew on. If this is what AI can do for the wine list, what other part of the dining experience is ready for its own revolution? It's something to think about next time you're dining out.